Let's talk about that dreadful overthinking student. If the shoe fits, wear it. So, some of my students come out here and they have this college education that makes them think a lot more about what's going on. And they tend to overthink things. When you overthink things, you're going to mess it up. Like, you have to stop overthinking. Like, there's three moving parts of this truck and trailer. There's three moving parts when it comes to backing. There's the back of the trailer, the front of the trailer, and the truck. So with the back of the trailer, you want to turn the wheel opposite. With the front of the trailer, turn the exact same way it goes you want it to go, and with the truck, turn opposite. Now, don't think of every wheel turn moving every single piece, because whenever you're thinking on that level, you are doing too much thinking. You're going to give yourself a headache. You're going to get yourself frustrated real fast. You guys that overthink, y'all make this so difficult when it doesn't have to be. Like, why think on that higher level? And why start adding your own stuff to the maneuvers that we teach? Like, if I tell you, hey, back up until you see this cone right here, that you line up on it because it's like 15 feet from the back of the box, and it's the perfect position to now straight line back into the box. Like, why are you overthinking that and saying, well, the sky's blue? What does the sky being blue have anything to do with this orange cone I'm talking about? So you're really creating more of a overthinking and not understanding and not listening. Like, you're hurting yourself and you're making this harder on yourself. Don't overthink this stuff. Listen to your trainer. Trust him. He's been training for a while. He knows what he's doing. Don't be over here thinking so hard that you got a headache and you can't do nothing, because you're just making it too hard. On the drive, the overthinkers, oh man, they're so hard to teach how to drive, because they're all like, oh, I'm all like, look at this mirror. You're going to watch this mirror as you make this turn. You're going to make sure that trailer's not running over anything. They're like, what about the car in front of us? Or what about the guardrail over there? Or what about the curb over there? Like, you are giving yourself a headache. Calm down, relax. What is the scariest part of this whole trucking journey that you went on? A lot of people don't even understand the scariest part of this. So if you want to really think about it right now, the scariest part of the whole ordeal is getting on a bus, leaving your family, leaving everything you known, like your job that you had. Maybe it's a job you had for 10 years. You're just leaving it. You're all like, man, I'm done with this job. I'm going to go try trucking out. I've always wanted to do this. You're leaving all that behind you. The scariest part is leaving to come here. As for the actual backing, driving, stuff like that, stop being so like paranoid and nervous and scared, and stop making it hard on yourself. There's no reason to be scared of the truck. There's no reason to be scared of anything. The scariest part's already passed. The scariest part was getting onto that bus or that car and leaving everything you knew, leaving your family, your loved ones, packing up. What's going to happen? I'm risking everything on this trucking job. What if it doesn't work out? Like, am I gonna be good at this? Am I not gonna be good at this? Am I gonna like this? Am I gonna hate this? There's a lot of stuff going through your mind. I'm hoping that you did a lot of research and you figured out that, hey man, trucking is for me, or man, this is not for me, and I should have, like, I'm not getting on that bus, or I'm not getting in that car. Because sometimes people come here and they're so like, yeah, I'm just gonna go do trucking. Like, I'll get on a truck and everything will be cool. Well, they get on that truck and they just panic. Like, I've had lots of guys have panic attacks and freak out, and they usually quit. And that's because they didn't do any research and they thought that it was just going to be like, hey, I'm driving a car. I'm going to tell you right now, the hardest people to train are the people that say, I'm a safe driver, or I'm a defensive driver. Y'all are the worst ones, because y'all are going to overthink every turn. You're going to do whatever you feel like doing, because you feel like you're a safe driver. You feel like you're a defensive driver. Really, what is a defensive driver? Can anyone tell me? Because, like, I ask every one of them, what's a defensive driver? They're all like, somebody that's like, being safe. I'm all like, well, that's a safe driver? What's the difference between a safe driver and a defensive driver? You know, I don't get it. But I'll tell you one thing, that if you come out here and you think that you're a safe driver and you think that you're a defensive driver and you think that you're so great, you get into this truck, it's a whole nother ball game. Because those guys that say that they're safe, they are not checking their mirrors enough to be safe. You know, trucking is a lot of multitasking. It's a lot of checking mirrors. It's a lot of checking gauges. It's a lot of paying attention to everything around you. You know, and it also is a lot of focus. You have to focus on what you're doing. You have to get the job done that you're getting done. If there's a mistake, you have to just calm yourself down and work off of it. Like if you turn too early at a turn, you got to know, hey, I need to turn away from that turn to get the trailer away from that, out of that area. Or I need to stop because guess what? I'm about to hit this car. I'm going to stop. And I'm going to figure out what I have to do from there. You have to keep yourself calm. There's no panic. There's no time of panic. There's no time of freak out. Like you have to deal with it. You are a professional driver now. Think about a professional. If he runs into a mistake or a problem throughout his day, he doesn't let it determine his whole day. So if he has a mistake, he's going to fix it real fast, figure out what he needs to do to make it right, and he's going to continue on with it with his day because he's a professional. You're coming out here to become a professional driver. It's time for you to start being that professional and calm down. And I say it a lot. I tell my guys all the time, hey, you need to calm down. Hey, sometimes we'll pull over and I'll be like, you know what? We're just going to sit here for a while. Just sit here. Calm down. Whenever you're ready, we'll go. So I'll get on. We'll pull over side of the road in a safe spot. You know, it's usually a good time to practice a roadside stop. But we'll pull over for in a safe area. And I'll say, hey, man, chill out for a minute. Get your mind right, and then we'll go. Then I'll throw open Facebook or something while we're sitting there on the side of the road, and I'll look at Facebook real fast. Usually I don't get past the second post when they're all like, all right, it's time to go. I'm all like, whoa. I said, breathe for a minute. Let's think about this. Let's think about how calm you really are. Like, I need you to be calm. I need you to be collective. I need you to be that professional driver. And usually after they calm down and they relax for a while and they hit the road again, it's a whole new person. Like they're driving good again. And the day before the test comes, I'm all like, I'm going to give you my test. We go on a drive on the day of that I give them my test. It is panic city and it is messing up a lot of stuff. Like people don't even remember their name. So like I have to be like, all right, let's go on another drive. We'll go on a completely different drive. And they'll do perfect. And I'll be like, what's the difference? I didn't feel like it was a test. Bro, it's just me in here. You should drive like I taught you, no matter who's in here, no matter what it is. Like I teach you real life experience, real life driving. Like keep that in mind. Like keep using that. Don't change it up because it's a test, or don't change it up because you think that I'm watching you more, like I'm studying you, like you're some kind of experiment that I'm studying. Like I'm not. Hey, that's a little bit of talking about overthinking and people that are so scared about coming over here. Like this is not as bad as you think, and it's a lot easier than you make it. Like I have the dumb truck driver t-shirts on my merch store. Definitely, like, be the dumb truck driver. Don't overthink this. Don't use your college education. Your mind will be full of all that stuff you studied whenever you just need to be the dumb truck driver that all he knows, because he didn't go to college. He doesn't have a big education. He's not super smart. What he does know is that whenever he needs the back of the trailer to go that way, he's going to turn the wheel that way. That's all he knows. He knows if he needs the front of the trailer to go that way, he's going to turn the wheel that way. He knows if he needs to move the front of the truck that way, he's going to turn that way. That's all it is. And you'll even see those guys. They still point to this day. They're all like, so go that way. Oh, turn that way. And it's okay. Guess what? Talking to yourself. Physically talking to yourself out loud in that cab by yourself is going to help you out. Pointing is a number one best thing you could do in a truck whenever you're backing. You can point, and that's what you're going to see. You put it right in front of the mirror. Oh, I needed to go that way. Turn that way. Even the guys that don't know left and right can get that. Hey, thanks for watching my channel. Definitely hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. You know, give me that thumbs up and leave me some comments. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell. Get my latest lives. Get my newest videos. Also, in the description, there's a link to fill out an application and get my recruiter. My recruiter's good. Don't forget to drop that referral code, COXDJO. Also, my phone number is 417-894-8098. Drop me a call, text me, something.